Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Go ahead, hold on. Go ahead real quick. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified each and every time I send out content. And my content basically is me on my journey. I am on a weight loss journey, a healthy lifestyle journey, and I have ups and downs, guys. This is the real deal. I did not already lose all the weight. I have been on multiple weight loss plans and I still continue because I gain the weight back after I lose it. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's just a little bit back, but this is just my real deal life. And if you guys want to see what I go through and the struggles because you're doing the same thing and you want to know that you are not alone, this is the channel for you. All right, so let's get into it, friends. I haven't seen you guys in a couple of weeks, yo. Week 3 of 75 Days Soft Challenge, week 4, and now here we are, week 5, and I am just now coming back. So let me go ahead and let you guys know what's been going on with me. So the first few weeks, I lost 5 pounds. Guys, those pounds act like we were playing hide and go seek because 2 of those found me, and I didn't want to be found, but they came back. So there are some things that I'm learning while I'm on this journey, some things that I have to change. I know it's me. It's not always like, guys, it's not always like things like, oh my God, I got bloated, this and that. Sometimes it's just you. So you got to figure out what it is that you have been doing wrong or something. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're doing it wrong, but it's best to like jot down everything that you're eating so that you can remember what you're ingesting and then how much you're exercising, different things like that. So I'm still learning along the way. Like I said, I've had successes before, but sometimes things just change with the person. So, okay, like I said, I had lost 5 pounds, gained 2 back. So I'm trying to get those 2 back off plus the rest. Things that I changed, like my diet. I think I told you guys this before, but I don't eat as much as I did before. So anytime that I have a meal, it's a lighter portion of the meal. If I go out to eat, I go ahead and I split that meal up. Guys, Chinese food, let me tell y'all something. They give so much freaking rice in the Asian food. I'm not just going to say Chinese food, Asian food in general. They give a lot of rice. So normally if I go out to eat Asian food, it's like the lunch special or something. I can divide that into 3 different servings. Like it can be my lunch Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, guys. So I don't eat all of that food before when at one point in time, I was eating the whole dish because I was just greedy. And I can't even say I was just that hungry because there would be times where I was full, but I would still eat because it tastes so good. So now I am listening to my body. And when it tells me, girl, you had enough, you're fine, you're satisfied, I go ahead and stop eating. Sometimes though, or most of the time, what I do is I go ahead and just divide it up before I start eating because I know how much now that I can take in. All right, so as far as the book goes, I did finish reading the first book, and now I have Chicken Soup for the Woman's Soul. So I have not been reading for about 2 weeks or so now, and I am about to get back on it. I did go to Second and Charles here in town, and that is a used bookstore. So what they do is people bring in books and they get paid for the books. Not a whole lot, but you do get money for the books that you bring in, and they sell those books. So secondhand, like I said, secondhand bookstore. And so I went and bought that book last week. So I'm going to be starting that tonight. I was supposed to start it whenever I bought it. And actually it was this week. I'm talking about last week. I was supposed to start it the day that I bought it, but like I said, I'm human, guys, and this is not always easy. A gallon of water a day, guys, I am good with that. I drink plenty of water every single day. I love water. In the summertime, I love cold ice water. In the wintertime, I call it winter water. I drink faucet water. I'm not a girl who has to have bottled water, and I call my faucet water water in the winter when it's really cold. So yeah, I love my water. That's been not a problem with me. Exercise, guys, I just got off my walk. My dog actually enjoys going on our walks now. She's so used to it that every time that I go to the door, I start putting on clothes. She starts drop kicking me because she's thinking that I'm taking her with me. And half the time I'm not, but it's walking time every weekend. She knows that she's going to come with me to go walking. I'm trying to think what else. That's really about it. Yeah, that's about it. But I went and I did a video of me in the store getting some things so that I could do a meal prep. So I will go ahead and insert my meal prep and my trip to the grocery store here. So again, y'all, I'm so sorry that it's been so long that I put out a video, and I am going to also do a garden update. That's going to be on a separate video. This right here, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know where I was on my challenge right now, and day 35 has passed. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So let me go ahead. Like I said, I'm going to insert the video of where I was shopping, and then I will insert where I did cook my meals. It was a breakfast and a dinner prep. So hope you guys enjoy, but here it is. So I'm at Aldi and I just seen this everything brioche roll. Now I love everything bagels. And this brioche roll is about 190 calories and 7 grams of protein, and how much carb? 29 grams. And the serving is 2 rolls. Alright, so here I am looking for a Mediterranean dressing. I haven't seen it in a while, but it used to come in these same ones. And this is like an Asian dressing now that I'm seeing. It tastes like Olive Garden, y'all, straight up. But they had a Mediterranean that I have not seen it again the last 2-3 times that I've been in here. Now here in this Aldi, this is a little different because I see the avocados right here at the beginning, and normally they're down there at the end. It looks like they've stretched out everything to make it look like they have full shells, but they really don't because they normally don't have that many onions stretching this far. So let's grab a cabbage. And we'll grab this one. Okay, so on this aisle, I am looking for my tuna cans. We like the tuna from here in water. So let's see. And these are the ones that I normally get, the chunk-like tuna. Grab 4 cans. I did almost forget about the fruit here. I normally get the fruit cocktail in its own juice instead of in the heavy syrup. So here I'm gonna go ahead and grab 3. So because I love sweet tea so much, I have this Fit and Active iced tea with lemon that comes from Aldi. And check it out, 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 1 total gram of carbohydrates, and 0 protein. But yeah, the tea with the lemon I haven't tried, not from here. Honestly, guys, I did not come here for much, but I am going to stop and get these beef burgers because this is one of the things that I did come for. Give me just a second. All Alright, so for $8.69, y'all, these burgers are really, really good. I already have my seafood, I got my salmon, I have everything else, and that's really what I came for. Hi guys, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be prepping a breakfast meal prep and a dinner meal prep. Lunch, I'm not sure what I'm going to have for the rest of the week yet, but you know, we'll get it figured out. But let me go ahead and get started. I've already taken out some of the seasonings that I need for both of these preps. So for dinner, I'm going to start there first because we still need to eat tonight as well, and it is 6:37 in the evening. We're going to start off with these beef patties. So this week I'm going to be having the hamburger patties with the fennel right here again, as you guys saw in another video. And for the first time, guys, I'm trying jollof rice. It's African cuisine. I went to get me lunch today at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and right next door they had an African cuisine spot, and I decided that I wanted to get a side of rice to go with my dinner. So I have not tasted it yet, so I will let you guys know exactly what I thought of that jollof rice. But let's get started on our hamburger patties. So as you saw in Aldi, I got a pack of the hamburger meat, and it came in the patties just like this, separated by the little parchment paper. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and separate those. See if I can get you put in the camera view. Switch places here. All right, so we're going to separate that, and let me go ahead and turn my oven on. So I'm going to set that at about 50 minutes right now while I prep, and it will be getting warmed up. So gotta watch that where it gets the paper gets stuck on the hamburger meat. But we're gonna go ahead and season our hamburger meat. Right here I have some garlic powder. Ooh, too much sprinkle. Blooper. So I don't waste anything. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna finish seasoning. And maybe some of that will get on the bottom. Let's open it from the right side. Still the wrong side. So I got all on my fingers garlic powder. So we'll sprinkle a little garlic powder on each side. Some pepper. And we're going to season both sides of the meat. And I've got a little salt. Sorry for the outside noise. I don't know what's going on out there. I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to sprinkle more garlic powder. More pepper. And on this other side, for the seasoning, for the taste, I'm going to put seasoned salt instead of the regular salt, because I love the taste of the seasoned salt as well, but I didn't want to put salt and seasoned salt on there on each side. Alright, so what I'll do is I will go ahead and get these pieces in my pan, and I will be back. Okay, so I washed my fennel off, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the tops of these off. And what I do is I cut it in half. Again in half. And we're going to keep cutting it down like that, because we want the root on each piece that we're cutting so that it can stay together in the pan. Alright, so that's the first half. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. And maybe it's just me trying to watch out for my fingers, but I'm cutting this one a little thinner than the last one. So yeah, let me go ahead and cut this one in half again, because that was a little too thick. And we'll start with the next one, doing the exact same thing. Alright, so I'm done cutting the fennel. And what I'm going to do at this point is go ahead and season it with a little salt and pepper. Now, don't want too much seasoning on here because I am going to use flavored olive oil and a flavored balsamic vinegar. I'm just going to show you. But this is the cran orange balsamic vinegar that I used the last time. And then the lemon olive oil that I used the last time as well. Okay, so I put olive oil in the pan, and I like to take the little brush today and brush it around because I want the flavor everywhere. Y'all know how if the pan has a little indentation in it, it will fall, all the oil will fall off to the side, but I need flavor on this fennel. So I'm taking my brush today and kind of brushing it all around so we can get some flavor on there. Because that lemon olive oil is really, really good, especially on this fennel. I can already smell it. I smell the lemon. And we're just going to go ahead and pack the pan, because I want to fit all of this in here if I can. And it looks like I can. Alright, so we make it work. Now, as that is cooking, I will go ahead and cut the other fennel, but I will not do this on camera, guys. Okay, so I've already flipped the fennel over here, and I'm going to now add the balsamic vinegar so it can go ahead and cook down onto the fennel, giving it that good sweet flavor coming from the cranberry. And the orange, sorry. It smells so good. Alright, so I have some great caramelization going on these fennel right here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put it into the container, cover it up, and let it stay warm for a little bit, because this is what we'll be eating tonight. Okay, so since my fennel is done and my hamburger patties are still in the oven, let's go ahead and chop this onion, because I'm going to go ahead and saute some onion and mushroom to go with the hamburger patties. And y'all, there's different things that you can do when you cook the hamburger patties. I mean, you can just do it, the hamburger patties, sauteed onions, mushrooms, green peppers if you want to. You can make a salad with the hamburger patties, like a cheeseburger salad. You can make a wrap. Instead of using bread, you can use the wrap for a cheeseburger. I mean, it's endless what you can do with hamburger meat. So, again, right now I'm just going to go ahead and chop up this onion so I can saute it. And again, I love red onions, y'all. So you guys will see me a lot of times cooking with red onion. I like the sweet Vidalia onion as well, but this here is my favorite. All right, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and saute my onions. I'm going to put those in for a little bit first, and then I'll put the mushrooms in. But then I'll put the mushrooms in there because it's going to take the onion a little longer to cook than, of course, the mushrooms. And notice I'm leaving some of the onion out just in case somebody wants raw onions if they decide to make a cheeseburger. Somebody like me. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of salt and pepper in here just to season it up a little bit, because you don't want any plain tasting sauteed onion and mushrooms. I can't stand when it lacks flavor. So we always want to make sure that you add some seasoning to all of your food, honestly. I'm just going to cook this down just a few more moments, and then I'll go ahead and add the mushrooms. Okay, so it's time for me to go ahead and add the mushrooms in there. So there we go. We're going to saute that up because, it, like I said, it doesn't take mushrooms long to cook. And I guess I'll just cut those up after the fact. Okay, so this is it with the onions and the mushrooms. So I will go ahead and cut this eye off and put these over to the side in a dish. And we can eat off of this, I'd say, for the next maybe 2 or 3 days, putting it on a burger or something. You make a salad, like I said, you know, whatever we choose to do with it. Or eat it plain, just the mushrooms and the onions with the hamburger patty, you know, on it, and the fennel and the jollof rice, however we decide to eat it. Alright, so now it's time for some breakfast prep. So I've already got my pan heated up. Just added a little butter spray so that, because I don't have any olive oil spray, I just had the butter spray. And I've never tried this Godshall's original turkey bacon. It is with real, it's real wood smoked, it says. So I hope this is really, really good, because that's what I'm going to be having this week. And right now, I think I can fit about 5 pieces in this pan. Yeah, should be 5 pieces, and then I'll fix the rest after this. I wanted to bring y'all a little closer to this because it's not like the butterball. This actually looks like ham, if you can tell. And the other one, the butterball, is more, you know, smooth. But this right here, and see how it's bubbling up? Let's see if I can angle it right. But you can see, like, right here how it's bubbling up, almost like a ham. It smells like it too. Yeah, I think this is going to be better than the other turkey bacon, but we'll see. You know, I don't want to call it yet, but we'll see. All right. Here's the turkey bacon. I promise y'all, it smells just like ham. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these pieces off and fix the other pieces. Okay, so as the bacon is finishing up, I want to go ahead and crack about 8 eggs to get me through the remainder of the week. I want to make sure I have enough butter in the pan for these eggs. It's a good pan though. It's a Tefal non-stick pan, and I'm telling y'all, this thing is really, really good. As you notice, I've been cooking with it the whole time. I have another pan, but it's older, and we use the all kind of utensils on it, so it's all scratched up and, you know, scrubbed up and everything. So this right here is my new favorite. All right, so we got that butter in there. So now we're just gonna go ahead. I whipped these eggs to death, y'all. I really did. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our eggs in the pan. We'll let that cook some, and then we'll start scrambling. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. The jolt of rice, just to give you an update, it was so good. Like, it was just a small side order. It was a side container for like $3 and some change, and we were able to eat off of that for 3 days. But I told y'all I was going to give you an update to let you know how that rice was. I will definitely return. It was called Point One African Cuisine, I think. But yes, I will definitely return. Again, if you like the video though, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.